Hey, it's your boy Darnell. Another week, a whole bunch of guests. Let me introduce my first guest. If you don't already know this voice by now,
Yeah. Ejike Jamal.
hey man, and you ma'am.
Laquavia.
All right. Last but not least,
Taylor. Goddamn.
closer to the mic, goddamn. All right, man.
Taylor.
But before we get into why we really here, let's get into the question of the week.
Question of the week, question of the week, question of the week, question of the week. What? Question of the week, question of the week, question of the week, question of the week. Hey!
The question of the week is paying for a date with a woman, the equivalent of paying for sex? Yes, no, maybe, or hell no. Let's start with the lady.
No.
Why?
I just feel like you should. If you're wanting to court somebody, you need to pay for the date.
All right. I knew I was going to hear that. But anyway, EJ.
You know what? I've never thought about this before, but then I'm just looking what a date really is, okay? Because essentially you paying for her time.
Yeah.
And when you, with sex, escorts, they're saying you're not paying them for sex, you're paying them for their time. And if y'all just happen to have sex during that time, then that's what's up. So I don't know. At first I was going to say no. I didn't see the correlation here, but I don't know, you might have something. So my answer, I'm going to still say no.
All right. What about you, man?
Now, sidebar. With the escort,
Yeah.
that's for legal purposes. They can't say I'm fucking, but
Yeah. You spending time
but
together.
and realistically, nah. I mean, if I take a woman on a date, I'm not paying to fuck. Now, if it happens,
Exactly.
sure, but
Exactly.
it's not.
You know what? I don't think it's no correlation either, but at the end of the day, it's pretty damn close. Cause it's too close for comfort. Cause I've always wondered. Now I'm not against it. Cause if I'm dating a woman, even my homeboys, if we out, bro, you short? Okay, that's just what I do. But it is such a gamble to date nowadays, especially nowadays.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially these type of women. These women are ruthless. They got 3 food niggas, 2 Tyler dick ass
Hell
niggas.
yeah. The foodie calls.
They got pastors on speed dial. they got it all,
Bro,
man.
I've seen chicks who will schedule a date with 3 guys on the same night, same time, everything. Just to of course, she can't be with all 3 places at once, so then she flakes out on the other 2 just 20 minutes before. I've seen that.
I mean, shit, I do that. But
You do that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn, man, why playing the wrong game?
What's the
The
logic?
wrong way?
What's the logic behind that? Then I want to talk to her.
All right. So usually for me, it's like there's one chick I actually really want to go out with,
Yeah,
but it might be iffy. So I need like 2-3 backups.
I can see that.
You know
that's
what?
fair.
That's smart. Okay, I think
know
I
what?
need to adjust my strategy.
You know what? I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna give it to Laquavia. Talk a little bit more about dating. Talk a little bit more about sex and payment. My thing is when it comes to dating. Whenever I date, well, now since I'm adult, I never just date one. I always need that scent of another woman on me.
You have to.
Like, I know that sounds fucked up, but like women only want you when they can't have you, or when it seems like there's limited time to get you. Otherwise, a nigga who's always there, always loyal, always a shoulder to cry on, she ain't fucking that nigga.
Yeah.
Like, the minute a girl says, "Oh, I know I can't get in them drawers," like, for real, whenever you get a text, you be like,
Really?
"You're beautiful, you're gorgeous, I respect you." Oh, I'm like, you know what? Block.
That's
Cause
yo,
like after
no,
that,
that's when you
What
drop
kind of
the.
girls are y'all dating?
It
no,
depends
here
on
we
the
go. I
emojis.
knew it's got. You're literally saying everything.
It
Wow.
depends
No,
on
you-
the emojis.
Listen, I don't care what emojis go after all. Like out of most other guys that women sleep with, because again, I don't know, I'm not a girl, but at the same time, majority of the guys women be sleeping with do not be going through the hoops of dating, the hoops of calling all the time. They just don't do that, flat out.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I only want to date with limited effort. I know that sounds fucked up,
Not at
but
all. Women do.
I know that sounds fucked up, and then I'm gonna give it to Laquavia. Ask her how dating should go, how other stuff goes. Then we're gonna take a quick break and go to the big topic. Unless you got something to say. My thing is when it comes to dating and exchange of sex and all that, I feel like I feel like us as guys are at a disadvantage because women be like, you got all these hoes. I'm like, yeah, but if I literally get 100 hoes number, I might get 20 to 30. Then out of that 30, okay, who's actually single? And some niggas don't even worry about that. Anyway, look at Tyler. I'm niggas.
That is not my business. That's her business.
But yeah, it's a tricky game. But back to you. Let's talk about more on the more romantic side before we get into more of the game side. As far as romance goes, as far as dating, what when a guy's dating you, how much effort do you expect? Where's the level at? Where's the type of places that you're accustomed to as a woman?
I'm pretty laid back. I just, movies, dinner, meeting up for drinks. I'm not like super bougie about that.
I was thinking the polar opposite
No.
the whole time.
But everybody says that. Everybody
Yeah,
says exactly
dead
what you just
ass.
said.
I'm really not.
Yeah, you should be a politician. I haven't heard a bad answer from you yet, because low key.
Sounds like fake news.
But Darnell,
No.
I completely don't agree with you as far as
I don't.
the question: are we at a disadvantage? Okay,
Yeah.
or no, the part where you were saying you feel fucked up because you have to have at least one other woman.
Yes.
That's how it should be. Because think about it, women have options. All right, if they have titties, they have ass, they have a decent face, beautiful, even better. They have tons of attention. They get it from social media. They get it from guys on the street eyeing them. Then they get it from guys on the street eyeing them. They get it from the dudes that are talking. Every woman I know is at least talking to at least 5 dudes or more at a
As
time.
they should.
And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. But with that said, women have an abundance mindset, okay, or when they're going into dating situations, which puts them at an advantage. Guys, even the playing field, you have to talk to more than one woman. You have to, otherwise she's going to get turned off by those feelings.
Dead ass, and I want to go back to you because we're going to talk about more the game side of dating and sex and everything. Then we're going to stop because that's going to get more into our big topic. When it comes to sex or dating or whatever, because let's give some advice to the fellas who don't want to be tricks. How do we get more into the sex range with women versus the date food guy? Because I just noticed there's a different type of energy when they be like, oh, I would love to go out on a date. I would love to spend time with you versus, okay, when you dropping this dick off. Like what can set us apart from being a date guy to a dick guy?
I feel like for me, if you're not being like too sexual in the beginning when we're just talking, just like letting it flow naturally, not like forcing it on me and sending unsolicited dick pics.
Are dick pics really that bad though?
They're
I mean, like,
nice.
I'm not
It
trying to
doesn't
be.
do anything for
I'm
me.
not trying to. I'm not trying to add.
For
If
some
I get
it
so
does.
many,
Yeah.
I don't,
For some
it's
it
just-
does.
It doesn't faze me.
You send
Okay.
dick pics?
You get that?
Sure.
I
I don't
really-
give a fuck.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Well. Let me.
I'm talking about before you fuck. though.
But you know what?
Sometimes. Yeah, sure, why not?
And
Yeah,
I just want
but-
to know, just like,
yeah,
is that
but-
yeah.
But my thing is, when it comes to you get all them dick pics or whatever. Okay, what makes a guy go from? Could you say it taking it slow as far as even
Yeah.
talking about that? What? Okay, he takes it slow with you. He's about to meet up. What takes him over the hill to like, okay, it's time. You should get this. Whatever. Whoop de whoop.
How the date goes, like if we're like feeling each other, like it's a good vibe, then I wouldn't mind going that way.
See, well, one specifics. What's a good vibe?
No, we need no. All right, no.
just
Let me
have, like, a
finish.
good
Let me.
chemistry, like,
Okay,
talking,
let me
like-
ask you this question, and then I'm gonna go to Tyler right after that. When we talk about good vibes, and let's quit the shit. Are we talking about the more handsome he is, the more easier the layup? The more money he has, it's an easier layup. The more potatoes you see in his pants,
No.
the layup, like the better the conversation goes.
The conversation, his personality, like how he makes me feel when we're together, like
Okay.
that would.
Okay, I'm
yeah.
gonna ask you this one. Then I gotta hear his real game because I got a feeling he's gonna give me a real answer. My thing is, okay, you made these moves. He's made these moves. He's gotten you to that point. Okay, and again, I'm sorry for asking you this, but I don't need to know the guy's name, ethnicity, nothing, height, nothing.
But do share.
But the last guy who actually did hit, what was the reason that got him into that category?
So what was the code to the safe? That's what always trying to figure out.
How did he get the cookie?
I was very attracted to him. He was like really, really cute, and we just had like a good conversation. So
Like about
but it
what?
wasn't good. Yeah.
What kind of conversation?
What
We're
wasn't
just talking
good?
about each
The
other.
conversation or the?
No, the actual act wasn't great.
Oh, damn.
Oh, baby.
Damn. Damn. Spree will that shit. But hey, I mean, let's be honest, because I respect your opinion. Then I'm gonna end on your opinion. Then we're gonna get into our main topic. On average, you said you normally try to date all these women, whatever. What keeps you away from the date guy or the friend zone guy or any other guy versus where you want to be?
Well, one, if your friends on me, you won't hear from me no more. Like, I'm not
That's
sticking around
fair.
for that shit.
Straight up.
Two, I know how to date. A lot of dudes don't know how to date. You don't go on a date to impress her. You go on a date to do shit you like. I like live music, art museums, like regular ass shit. Like I'm not going on dinner dates.
Okay.
I'll go to Deep Ellum, check out my homie Bo Dove, a little plug real quick.
Okay.
Live music, art museums, the shit that interests me. Because the point is to get you into my world. It ain't to try to impress you with a dinner date or some other kind of shit.
Yeah, almost like an alpha male strategy, low key.
So it's like I'm bringing you to what I like.
Right. And my thing is, because me and EJ, EJ's rule is the first 2 dates one got to be a coffee place. Then his second one is.
Well, I never said that. No.
Oh,
I
okay.
go by the 3. At first, I like alcohol on the first date.
I don't.
Yeah.
That's not.
It works for me. I like
Okay.
alcohol on the first dates, but I follow the 3-date rule religiously.
Alright, don't incriminate yourself.
I follow the 3-date rule religiously. Okay, and let me just explain to those what that means. It's basically
Okay.
after the 3rd date, if we don't have sex, that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop talking to the girl. But what that does mean is I'm not paying for any more dates.
Third
So
date?
after the
Yeah.
3rd date, I'm not
Listen,
paying for any more
that-
dates. So she
you-
can come either she comes over or she can take me out. But I'm done paying if we haven't had sex
You know
by
what?
the
You know
3rd
what?
date.
You know what?
It
That's
gets that far?
you know what?
I'm saying by the 3rd
Listen,
date.
You know what?
And
That's,
sometimes it does. I'm not gonna boost.
listen, that's fair. And then I'm gonna say what my 3 is like, and then we'll go to break. I mean, I respect that because at the end of the day, I don't respect women when it comes to dating. I just don't. Cause all you have to do is have a decent attitude, wash your ass, show up on time, and you can somewhat have a good date just off of you showing up. So when girls is like, I'm not getting X, Y, and Z date, I'm not going X, Y, and Z, I almost like shut the fuck up to a certain degree, because it's like you getting handed shit and you mad you just gotta receive. It's almost like a slap in the face to all the work we doing, which is almost like, I mean, it's like you gotta be Steph Curry and she gotta be Spreewell.
I will say, if you do the work, it's your fault for doing the work.
Okay, agreed. Can't
Pay
disagree with
attention to
that.
everything.
I agree with all his points.
Yes.
Like, does she buy a round of shots? She can buy every round, but notice, like, if she just doesn't buy anything, if y'all out catching Uber, does she get one of them? Like, little shit. Pay attention.
You know what? I respect that, but my the way my 3 days go normally, first one normally is either a coffee shop or somewhere free. I can get the first 2 for free. Third, I don't know. I need some serious energy to even touch the 3rd one, because nowadays, because a lot of the girls I be hollering at, they far. So for me to come see you, it's gonna run me 30 to 45 minutes to get to you. So if I don't have the energy for it or the gas for it, or this ain't going nowhere, or this getting to that friendly level, it's like, yeah.
Here's the thing, Laquavia, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe every woman knows, especially within the first date. Hell, you can even say within the first few minutes if she could see herself fucking you or not.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and maybe to
Hashtag
follow,
first conversation.
Yeah, thank you. First
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, because no disrespect, LaQuavia. Then we're gonna go to break. Is I hate that girls like we talking about sex too soon. What do you mean? We're adults.
There is no too soon.
No, yeah, to a
It's a
certain
turn on
degree.
for me.
Now, if like
There's not a too soon. There is a bad timing.
okay,
Okay, yeah, I can see
a
that.
word, but like I was saying, I mean, like hypothetically, because I don't say I get your number tonight. You wake up tomorrow, dick pic. Okay, that's inappropriate.
Yeah.
But if I say, hey,
timing.
now if I say, hey, dinner tomorrow, wear this color, I'm gonna be wearing this, leave your panties at home. that sounds gratuitous, but I set a plan. I told you what to wear. I'm picking you up at XYZ time. It can go either way. If sending that
I
text.
like you like that from the beginning,
Huh?
Maybe after
Usually,
the second date, maybe.
usually it's a little too assertive for the first shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes you gotta, finger roll.
Yeah.
Don't just start off jacking threes from fucking half court. Like, get in the rhythm. Little finger roll, whoop whoop. Then
I can tell you've been a side nigga for a while. But right after this break, what is the price of sex? Why do men have to pay double? And also, is the price of pussy going down? On Talking Greasy.
This episode is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial at audibletrial.com/greasy. There you'll have access to over 180,000 titles right from your smartphone.
Y'all niggas is lying.
It's time to talk that shit.
All right, and we are back. Hey man, I really we started out kind of cool, but let's bump heads a little bit, just a little bit, not too much.
Let's get into it.
Man, I was on Facebook, and this was literally the whole reason this whole shit got started. I literally just shared. This was on my regular page. This wasn't even the Talking Greasy page, which we are. If you in the group, you already know. We ain't even gotta explain nothing to you. But like, I literally dropped the status. Having a sugar daddy is a form of prostitution, and y'all normalize that shit. And these girls literally dead ass got 128 comments on my shit for that. I was first thing first, and then we gonna start getting into the questions. I was literally shocked because one, y'all look like stupid hoes if you are hoeing. I'm not saying they were hoeing, but if you was hoeing, you look like you incriminating yourself.
So what was the consensus? So they were all for it. They're for pro sugar daddies. Sugar
Bro,
baby.
listen, hold on. I ain't gonna read them all, but I asked one of the girls who commented on the show. Maybe something came up. Hey, it happens. She was like, having kids at a wetlock is horse shit. Y'all normalize that shit. I'm like, okay, we ain't talking about that. Another girl was like, I don't have an issue with prostitution either, but I definitely feel like you should mind your business or the parts that orgasm you. Okay, last one, because you might know her. Possibly. Negative, because you can have a sugar daddy who don't want no sugar, so mind your damn business.
Woo.
Woo. First thing first, let me get all that negative energy off of me.
Yeah.
My thing is, first thing first, and Laquavia, again, I don't want you to incriminate yourself. I'm not saying you would even entertain most of this, but let me just ask you something from, not you, but, other friends or other stories you've heard. Do girls really like getting sugar daddies, getting niggas to spend funds? I mean,
Some do.
Some?
Yeah.
Okay, could you tell us a few stories you may or may not have heard? Or you? Or you?
This motherfucker sound like Vlad TV.
Hey yo, chill. Hey yo, chill. Hey, ain't no 6ix9ine in here, all right? But I'm saying, like, as far as women go, Do a lot of women, would prefer to be a sugar baby or some type of prostitution, escort, masseuse, anything that revolves sex work, I guess?
No, I mean, I know someone that's had a sugar daddy because she didn't want to work, and they paid her bills, bought her bags and stuff. So,
But was she fucking?
yes,
Okay. Now, no disrespect, and then I'm gonna go to the guys. Why you ain't getting the game?
I mean,
Cause
I've
you
gotten
just know
offers,
know a
but it's-
friend
yeah.
who got in the game, but you sat on the bench.
I've thought about it, but it's like I couldn't do it.
Why?
I'd have to be like attracted to the person, and I just don't like being indebted to anybody. So I don't.
Okay,
see myself
I respect
doing
that.
Yeah.
I respect that. I feel like stupid, but I respect it. Cause I mean, hey EJ, if Oprah said if Oprah said she'll pay some bills, you just gotta drop some dick off. You in?
Like
Shit fair to
FedEx.
me. I don't see what the problem is, man.
What can Brown do for you, bitch?
Yeah. I don't understand. Why haven't you taken that up?
I just.
Yeah, like, cause I mean,
I got an offer like a couple of days ago, $2,000 just to me a picture
That's it? A picture
or
of
video. Yeah.
Were they
oh,
specific? Like what kind of video, kind of
It was
picture?
Very specific.
but
Was he African? Because they be scamming.
they
Hispanic.
oh no,
Yeah.
hey, no, them Hispanic niggas ain't playing when it come to tricking. They ain't playing. Now for real, they'll drop a couple $100 on some pussy. I seen them at the strip club. They'll come with a stack this big and leave with the paper clip. Like for real. I can't do. You know what? And then I'm gonna ask the fellas. Let me ask you guys. This is for both of y'all, and then Laquavia. Please jump in. As a man, is it insulting to your manhood and your money and your time for a woman to think if you interested in her, you gotta drop bread, you gotta go over the top to prove your attraction? Is it what we should do as men, or is it insulting?
It's not insulting.
Yeah.
I just ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, it's not necessarily like I feel you. It's not necessarily insulting, but the whole idea, like I don't go about dating. I gotta prove myself to you. Okay, it's about you earning. Honestly, you're earning my time. I don't go about it that way. I don't know. I don't see the whole game of where you're trying to impress them and spend money on them. She's not gonna respect you in the end.
Yeah,
She's like,
Now it's like for all the fellas, if you bite the bait, it's your fucking fault. Like
it is. It really is.
and listen, I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree with you because I mean, let's talk about the art of seduction. Give and take. I mean, if you see, there is to some women, and maybe correct me if I'm wrong, there is a certain attraction to a man who can just do well. Oh, we go out. Oh, here's the bill. Don't even worry about it. There's a little bit of easiness and stability feeling that
Now, that's
that
not
women
tricking.
get off.
If that's what we're calling tricking, that's not tricking though.
Okay, but can you describe tricking for
Well,
all the kids?
I think we have different definitions of tricking.
No,
I know
we
that.
don't.
We don't. Okay. Tricking to me
Well, let's
is.
see. Let's see.
Question is, what is tricking? Because the thing is, even a guy pays for sex. I don't see nothing wrong with that. If a guy has the money and he likes to go to fancy bars, if he likes to go to high priced bars and he brings some company, a date along with him, he's not doing it to impress her. These are the kind of places. If those are the kind of places he likes to hang out, and there's nothing to him to treat the person he's with, because hell, that same dude could do it with his boys. I don't see the problem with it.
Listen,
Like it's your intention.
So all right, so
No,
tricking technically is using your money specifically to gain an advantage.
yes.
It's like I want to buy you this purse. Totally
I'm
absent.
sorry, I laugh. My
Totally
bad.
absent
My
all
throat.
like the personal shit that goes into a one-on-one relationship. It's just I got money, you got something I want, I'm gonna spend on you, and I need that. So
But
the thing when it comes to you were speaking on give and take.
EJ, and then I'll go.
With give and take, there
Yeah.
has to be understanding.
Okay.
Like you can't just be like, "Oh, I'll spend money on you." So, nah, it's like
Nah.
if that's the route you want to go, you got to be like, "Hey, bitch, I bought you steak. I need pussy." Like if he doing on some give and take shit.
Yeah.
Listen, my thing is, and I want to hear EJ's thing. When it comes to tricking, the thing I don't like is how. No offense, no offense to some of the guys out there. How some guys who are tricks ain't nothing wrong with being a trick if that's how you get them, and that's your way. But I don't like the fact where people try to say that's the easier route. Because if I ever get to a point in my life, I don't care if I'm old, I don't care, God forbid, but if I get any bigger and I got to start paying to fuck women, they can keep the pussy. With all due respect. With all due respect, because I done had some good pussy in my life, but I ain't never said, you know what, I'll give up something of my paycheck for this pussy.
But there's a difference. Oh, there's a difference when you're paying and hoping, like, hey, like you were saying, I buy the steak. You gonna give me some pussy? Like you said, there was no understanding. But hey, if your pussy costs $350, and that is like the upfront, like fixed rate, all right, I give you this money and we fuck, and that's all I want. I got what I want. You got what you want. I don't see the problem with that.
That's legal in some countries.
I don't see the problem with that.
Listen, I see the problem with that because I'm not hating on one of the oldest professions in the world.
True.
let's
It's
get
the
that
oldest.
Let's get that clear. And then we're gonna get more into the sugar baby conversation. Then we're gonna get back into let's get to the player side of
Gotcha.
sex and the power side of sex.
Yeah.
When it comes to this whole pay for it, don't pay for it. Why are men taking this route? Because it don't make sense to me. Because no offense, and maybe Laquavia can check me on this, maybe not. But we're at an all-time low of masculinity. Real men doing real shit. Real men, standing up, taking care of their woman. Like literally, I did some extra regular shit. Like I told a girl, hey, meet me here, be there. The date's gonna be this long. If you don't know what I look like, just call me. Here's my thing. I had this date in this area, so if you don't feel comfortable, you can just go straight home, and I'll be there. Whoop-de-whoop. I got there, smelling decent. She said, "You smell nice." I said, "Of course." Fed her, paid for the bill, walked her to a car. She like, most dudes don't do that. I said, what do you mean?
That's right.
I said, what? Niggas don't walk you to the car, make sure you get home good. I'm like when I tell you the ball is so low right now, like, and no shade, because I respect the pimping. Miss Taylor, no shade.
I feel like you one of those niggas.
No. Let me finish my thought, and then I'll let them get to it. Like guys like you who already had a game, your game is multiplied times 3 now because the bar is that low. So you went from low key regular Goku to Super Saiyan guy, hella easy. You skipped so many levels. It was like, my nigga, damn, like. You like guys who are doing good are doing way better now, and guys who are doing horrible, they are on the fucking bottom. Like if you can't dress, if you can't smell decent, if you can't hold at least a decent conversation, even they are doing decent right now, and that's scary. And what were you saying on your thoughts, sir?
All right, so one, I forgot what my point initially was, but. Fuck that shit.
That's okay.
So, the first part is, niggas gotta learn how to date. It don't cost much. Do you know how much it costs to go to the Dallas Museum of Art?
Free?
Like a motherfucker.
Exactly, yeah.
When was the last time you been to the Dallas Museum of Art?
I went in July.
Okay.
Yeah.
September. About 3 months.
Yeah.
Who'd you go with?
By myself.
By yourself. Have you ever been on a date to the Dallas Museum of Art?
I did, yeah.
How long ago was that?
It was maybe in March. Yeah.
Okay.
Have any of you guys ever took a woman to the Dallas Museum of Art?
Hell yeah, because it was free. Hell yeah.
No.
You slipping.
Fun. Yeah. I had a good time.
Clyde
EJ,
Warren's across the street. You got food trucks. It's a park. You go for a walk.
EJ.
Smoke you a blunt.
EJ, I'm trying to tell you, in Dallas, when me and my homegirl was broke, you know my homegirl.
Yeah.
When we didn't have no money, nigga, we found free events the whole year of 2017.
Yeah.
Dead ass. Like, we didn't spend, only thing we spent money on is gas getting to the motherfucker.
And so now look,
And
I'm all for
that
the
was just a
deals.
homegirl.
I'm all for free dates.
I mean, I feel you, but a lot of these girls, even though all these girls be like, I need a top-notch nigga to take me on these dates, a lot of them ain't dating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll take a...
Those are sugar.
And I'm not taking you out for dinner. the first date, especially not the first date.
And you know what? Just like Tyler said,
Especially not.
just like Tyler said, you can do a free date. Hell, these girls, because we talked about it in the Facebook group, these girls taking Groupon dates now. That's how low the bar getting now.
You remember?
You can whip out a coupon on the date
That's
now.
low-key Playa though.
How
like,
the
that ain't-
times change, yo. I remember.
Bro,
one
you
time
remember,
that
you remember
shit.
growing up?
Yo.
My nigga.
I was I remember like what 7 years ago on Twitter I was having this argument and the whole side was changed. Everybody was like Groupons, what? Basically I wasn't a real nigga. I wasn't shit for using the Groupon, but now that shit's trendy. Cause granted I've been in a relationship for the past 5 years, so you look like you've been
Jesus.
Yeah, man, you look like you've been seasoned in the single shit. Me, I'm adjusting to this new world. Cause you gotta think, we went through a lot of technological changes in the last like 5 years and shit. Social media, the whole dating game is different.
Why you sound like a nigga who just got a prison?
I know that.
Don't he know?
Same thing.
You see the correlation,
Same
my
thing.
guy?
Facts.
Pretty similar,
Facts.
you know.
Hell yeah.
But
You know, even now they get somebody else. Chow time. That's about it.
okay, let's get down to the nitty gritty because we got maybe 15 more minutes left. Should sex be legal in America? Yes or no?
You mean paying for sex?
Yes, prostitution.
100%.
No.
100%.
I don't.
Why not?
I mean,
I'll explain.
Go ahead.
part of the game is it being unregulated.
Thank you.
Explain. Elaborate.
For one, legal means government oversight. Ain't no hoes trying to have to account to the government. It's tax free. That's the point of it being a hustle.
Yeah. But at the same time, though, there's a lot of dangers that go with the profession because it's illegal.
Yeah.
Say
Okay,
they
like,
say
at
with
least-
dope dealing.
Now look, it's funny because I'm all for prostitution, but then I'm about to make some feminist points at the same time, which is weird, but we're gonna rock with it. All right, I am for as well. I'm perfectly okay with women selling their pussy. I'm perfectly fine with that. But I feel like they should be protected too. I feel like hoes should have rights.
Bro.
Should jack boys have rights?
What the they're
Should
not.
dope boys have rights?
No.
Well,
if
hold up. That's
Wait,
that's
wait,
another
wait,
question.
wait.
Yes, drugs should be legalized, but
Okay, but let me flip that. Imagine you calling the Better Business Bureau on a girl's pussy. That would be funny as
Just think
fuck.
about it,
Hey,
Joe.
could you look up Keisha real quick?
think about it. Niggas that get
I
scammed.
have a complaint.
You get
Some
scammed?
real shit. Some real shit. The last thing real hoes want is for hoeing to be legal. Same thing with real dope boys.
Where you getting your?
Nah, EJ.
I want to get from a real hoe.
Hey, both of y'all, nah, because I feel like we about to have a Vlad moment. Let's
Not
chill.
like that bullshit, but I'm 27 years old, grew up in the cliff, been a little around a little bit. I know a few hoes. Like the same thing when it comes to selling dope.
You know him or you
It's-
pimped him?
No. I
My
ain't never
bad.
pimped.
My bad.
But it's like
My
with
bad.
dealing dope is like it's tax free.
Yeah.
The point of it is to make as much money as you can under the table without having folks looking over your back.
True. But then when you look at all the risk, when you look at the time that you put in, when you look at all the risk, when shit
But
goes
that's
wrong,
what you
you're
signed
making
up
like minimum
for.
Yeah,
wage.
and stop tapping the table.
My bad.
But you
That's
make
what you signed up
But
for.
shit, when you look at what you like, if you're looking at everything that you're risking, the time wasted when you get caught and everything that you lose, shit, you're taking serious risk, and that's like minimum wage.
That's the game, though.
But you know what?
But
Look,
I'd rather play the game, make enough money to. Okay, I just forgive my off topic.
But
yeah.
Laquavia, let me ask you something, and then I'm gonna say my reason why I don't think it should be regulated. Do you think prostitution should be legal in the United States? Yes, no, or why?
I'm gonna say no.
And why is that?
I just don't think. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think it should be legal.
Well, I got a good reason why I don't think it should be legal. The only reason why I don't think it should be legal is because one, just like Taylor said, once it gets under government control, it's a good thing because maybe those people have certain protections under the law. But I mean, prices gonna be regulated. You know, there's. Think about it.
Groupons.
Yeah.
Stop. and then also nobody's thinking of this because we're all decent people. But you forget what if they do some shady shit? Okay, prostitution is legal, right? What if they say okay, child prostitution is? Because you know we ain't thinking like that, but this is America.
But that's a whole different thing. I mean, it's the same thing like 18 in Europe clubs. Okay, it's the same thing when porn.
Yeah.
You have to be 18 years old or older. 'Cause that's you can easily enforce that. Yeah, you might have a couple fuck ups, but the whole point is that could be easily enforced.
No.
Now,
Because
this is-
if you the only reason why I say don't open that floodgate is because one, government regulation. Two,
you gotta have an ID. You gotta have an ID to get a prostitute license.
and then legally, because people lie all the time. What if you gotta do STD checks all the time and all that, and then somebody start lying on their test, then they're gonna get doctors in trouble, then they're gonna get the hoes in trouble, and then if you do something to the hoe, now you got the government after you.
It just opens up too much.
Oh yeah,
And-
well,
I
you
mean,
shouldn't want to do
it's-
anything to you shouldn't
We
want to do
missed something
anything to the young
important.
lady.
What?
So it's backtracking a tad with the sugar baby part.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Most women like the idea of it. That's why you hear them say, I want a sugar daddy that don't want no sugar. You ain't never heard niggas say, I want a sugar baby and I don't want no motherfucking sugar. You know why?
Yeah.
It's not realistic. If a nigga is giving you money or a service in exchange for your time, guess what? He want to fuck.
Oh yeah.
Man,
But I got one more point though to why
Yeah, good.
prostitution is legal. Should be legal.
Yeah, go ahead. Then
It's
I'm
going-
gonna
it's
get
go-
to our next question.
It's better for society overall.
What?
Because think about it. One thing I've read,
You
I read
about
a bunch of
to nigga explain the shit
Yo,
out of this.
I read a bunch of reports on these fucking school shooters, these Walmart shooters, okay? They're fucking incels, and it's somewhere in their diary, somewhere they wrote or they expressed that women don't want them, that they've been rejected. Now, if these guys had access to free pussy, what are the chances?
not
if
free.
I mean, not free, but I mean, if they had a guaranteed way to get pussy and they had to pay for it, how many lives could be saved, yo?
Half the
Okay,
niggas
couldn't
broke
they
anyway.
have done that though before killing somebody?
Could they have done what? Paid for pussy?
Yeah, they could have.
It's not legal.
But it's
not
still
legal.
being sold.
Still do it. They
But
could've
what I'm
done
saying
that.
is, if it was much easier,
Like-
easily acceptable, like I could just get on an app,
Like fucking meat
a
pies in
clean-
Jamaica. It's still being sold.
But
Like,
what I'm saying is, if I could just get on a clean, legal app, I'm not talking about no Backpage shit, even though they took Backpage down. I'm talking just
How
get on
you
a
know?
clean escort app, and maybe y'all know something I don't.
back page, you go to Harry Hines. You go to Harry Hines, any truck stop in the USA and get you a hoe.
But I'm just saying, these hoes could. I think prostitutes. I'm not even gonna call them hoes, man. These are entrepreneurs. All right. I think these young entrepreneurs could save lives. If you mean to tell me, if these incel motherfuckers were getting their dick wet,
Area.
Whoa. Are you trying to say prostitution is gonna save America?
absolutely.
This nigga here.
Absolutely.
Hey, not Captain America, Captain
Okay.
Miss Octopus is gonna say.
Yo,
Stop it.
they're doing the Lord's work, man.
Man, listen. Okay, let's shift from a sugar baby. Let's go more sex industry because it has multiple layers.
Oh yeah.
Whatever it is.
My thing is I'm more open to the idea of maybe not prostitution per se being open, but at least more sex jobs being open, like sex phone operator, porn stars, whatever, selling feet or naked pics. I'm more cool with that because that way it's at least like cam. I'm more cool with that lane, getting more legalized and getting more blown up. That way, girls ain't got to leave their house. They ain't got to get on the track.
Safer, yeah.
All they need is a Wi-Fi password. They get their money up.
There's a risk to everything. There's
Also,
a risk to everything.
Stop arresting Ming Lee because I got a happy ending, all right?
Stop. But you know what? And then pimping is low-key dying because I remember when I used to work at the strip club, they used to arrest a pimp every other week. And they wasn't giving these pimps no light time neither. We talking about triple-digit type years.
Pimp C is a fucking prophet. Pimping ain't dead, it just moved to the web.
Yes.
Listen,
Absolutely right.
With that being said,
She said it.
You know what? You actually bring
Book
me
of Chad.
No, you actually
Chad.
you actually bring me to my last point. My last point is the price of pussy. Let's have a conversation.
Let's talk about it.
Cause no disrespect, and Laquavia, I want to hear you more than anybody on this section because we're towards the end. As far as vagina goes, a woman's self-worth, in your opinion, and then I'll answer. Then we'll hear the other guys. has the value of a woman or vagina went up or down in 2019?
I would say up because there's
Oh,
more
okay.
expectations. Yeah.
It's always been free. That's
But are you when you say free though?
No.
about-
Now, listen, no, let me get this, and then you get your question in.
Like,
No,
that's-
that wasn't my question, sir. My question was: has the value of a woman's vagina went up or down in 2019? I just need an up or down. And I'm tired of you niggas in the Facebook group not sticking to the this or that, okay? But
it's been stable for all of time.
this nigga here.
Not like real shit.
Okay.
The question is, are you getting finessed? That's the question. But pussy don't cost nothing. Like, that's not what the value is. The value is, like, what do you bring to me? Because, like, I'm not willing to pay for pussy. Like, are you folding my clothes? Are you cooking me meals? Are you, like, washing the house? Like, are you taking care of my kids?
But you're leaving
Like,
out part of the story though. Okay, yeah, you can be an alpha man. You can get these privileges, but at the same time, you're doing the work too. They don't just give this. They don't just give pussy to just any
but
random
for me,
nigga.
the work
If you
is
are-
fun.
So you are putting in work.
Yeah.
I like that shit, though.
So you are putting in time.
Yeah.
All right, that's the work.
that's
That's
fun.
the work.
Listen.
So you're acting like
Listen.
your girls are just
Hey,
coming out
listen.
and just pulling their drawers off.
Hey.
Just
But it's like,
No. Let me say this, and then I want to hear his thought. Listen, you can get more money, but you can't get more time. And when it comes to women, I am you can't have most of my time no more. I'd rather give you. And again, I'm not endorsing tricking because my homeboy EJ know I hate tricking with a passion. I will give you some of my money before I give you too much of my time.
Really?
I agree with that.
Because
That's
it's just not worth it. Because no offense, you seem like a nice young lady. I get to know you. We get to hang out with each other. The more we hang out with each other, the more than likely, the more we're gonna annoy each other. And I got to this place because you can ask EJ. I didn't fuck with nobody for 4 years, and that peace I had in them 4 years versus dating these
Talking
new
about feeling like getting out of jail. Back to that.
the feeling I got of peace versus being around a woman. You can ask EJ. EJ used to see me just sit there and go through it. Now. You breathe too hard, nigga. It's like, are we finished or are we done? Like, I just don't have that same energy no more. And what about you? Like, when it comes to, like you said, the value is the same. But if the value is the same, why are women more able to trick men into thinking it's more valuable?
niggas stupid. Like, I'm sorry. Like, niggas stupid. And they,
Are you niggas?
sometimes.
Okay, that's
Sometimes,
fair.
real
Okay,
shit. Real shit.
okay, I
But
respect
it's
that.
like,
I respect that.
Generally speaking, for me, I enjoy the chase.
Definitely.
Now, granted, success might have something to do with enjoying it. You know, if
Yeah,
I
of course.
fail all the goddamn time, I don't know if I enjoy it that much. But, like, I enjoy getting out, kicking it with a woman, this and the third, because realistically, at some point, generally speaking,
Let me guess, and then I'm gonna get to Laquavia and then EJ. Let me guess, you used to be a dreadhead nigga.
yeah.
Oh, nigga, oh.
Yeah.
Man, our engineer, Dennis, that's probably why he got a girlfriend, because as soon as they be touching on the dreads, nigga, they be feeling different. They bringing up.
dreads.
Okay.
Like, even before the dreads, it's like, niggas try too hard. It's really not that complicated. Like I said with dating, it's do what you like. If you like rowing a motherfucking canoe, find you a bitch that want to ride in a motherfucking canoe. Like, and guess what? When she riding your canoe, she gonna fuck. At some point what's the goal? Either you trying to fuck or you trying to build something. If you trying to fuck, there's ways to do that shit. If you want to build something, like, that take a little work.
Okay. Well, let me ask Laquavia, and then EJ, we're going to end. If you got a question, we'll let you shout it out. Okay. When it comes to this whole prostitution, men, women, who has the ultimate power now when it comes to sex?
I feel like women. Men think they have power because they have money, but women have the power. Yes.
I'm broke.
Well,
I'm sure you're giving something.
I mean, anyway, but my thing is, okay, let me ask you, the fellas, who controls the sex market?
on some real shit, everything's a personal battle. It's because like we ain't talking 1 versus 8 million motherfuckers. We talking about you against one woman.
Okay.
So the answer is whoever got the most game. If we being real about it,
Okay.
it's when you line up against a chick. Who's the best at this shit?
Okay. EJ.
So generally speaking, women
in the sex market.
Yeah, generally speaking, women control the direction of the sex market, but it's because so many men and society also reinforces this conditioning that we have to earn pussy. But what the reality of the situation is, women are out here looking for high value men. Okay, women are out here looking for men to settle down with before they run past what they call it, the wall, before they hit the wall. So because they're trying to have kids during a certain time, they're running on the clock. So reality, men have the power. Reality, men are the ones who are the true, who have the most value. But we're conditioned by society that we need to earn. We even have it in TV shows. We have it in cartoons where men have to earn the woman's approval.
You know what?
And a lot of dudes fall into that.
Well, let me ask the lady in the room, Laquavia. When the last time you earned some dick?
Earned.
Earned. Like you really? Come on!
How to earn it?
I mean, for real, and you know what? That's great because that proves my point. It's almost like just like EJ said, like you got to prove it to me now. But you know what? I respect that. You know. Let me ask this last question because I want to end on that note. Get the picture. It's during the week. Everybody need to go home. When it comes to sex or whatever, what stops women from just going after sex? Period. Because I feel like, and let me word it like EJ or me. I like you. I want this nut. But when women want that nut, they're like, okay, instead of me just fucking, what else can I get? What puts women in that mindset of, okay, sex is cool, but I need some sprinkles on top. Where did that mind frame come from? You think, or at least speak for
if they're wanting a relationship with somebody or just wanting something casual. It depends on what their intention is.
Okay. Yeah, because the reason I asked that question is because I never feel like women are after sex. Like, even if she's a old dick sucking asshole, like at the end of the day, I really no, for real. If that's what she do, morning, noon, and night, I do not feel like the average girl is after sex. I feel like it's more like
Shit.
Well, no, because
no. Let me finish and then let me let the sensei speak. Mm-hmm. But my thing is, I don't feel like for guys you could just literally meet a guy, give him the sex, he's content. With a woman, even if the sex is great, she still wants more. Where does that mind frame come from? Like, do women think they're better than men, that they deserve sex plus more?
No, it's just if they
maybe
they're wanting a relationship with you more than just sex.
So I'm gonna ask you this, and then EJ got it. Mm-hmm. So basically, sex is bait.
Yeah, to try to get you to stay or.
Y'all do think you're better. Y'all think you're better, for sure.
I don't think so.
You're incorrect, but y'all think y'all better.
EJ, like you were saying?
Well, you were asking where it came from. It came, if you're religious, it came from Eve, the Garden of Eden.
This nigga, stop.
I'm dead serious, yo. God literally gave
Curtis Franklin, stop him.
Adam and Eve everything.
Chance the Rapper, stop him.
But he got one rule. One rule said, don't eat from this apple. You can have everything in this fucking garden, but don't eat from the apple tree. And what the fuck did Eve do? She had everything she wanted, but she had to get that apple.
But you know what? What happened?
But you know what? That's proof, though. Women, no matter how much you give, they are never content.
But you know what happened? Adam's beta male ass ate that motherfucker too.
True.
Whoa.
Absolutely right.
How can we call, biblically speaking, how can we call the first male a beta?
He was a beta.
He was a beta. He was. Eve got the apple. She ate it. He went along with the shit.
Listen.
God gave him dominion.
Well, listen. Listen. I got to vouch for Adam, and then we got to wrap this up. He's the first nigga to never have pussy.
He's the third nigga to fuck it up.
He's literally the first nigga to never have pussy.
Nigga to fuck it up.
He was the first nigga who didn't know how good pussy was.
And he's the first
He fell in
to
the trap.
fuck it up.
He fell in the trap.
He got finesse.
Listen, if you the first nigga to fall in the trap, I gotta give you some leeway. Now nowadays, okay, Adam a simp.
Yeah.
But you the first nigga?
Look, I'm not gonna make fun of the first
Like
crackhead.
exactly.
It's a very bad start.
Listen, I hear you, and then we gonna get everybody's last opinion. If you the first nigga on earth, and guys say don't fuck with this apple, then Eve come and say, hey, but play with these melons and give me that apple. That's a different energy. That pussy made him challenge God.
You right?
For sure.
Come on, dog.
Sure.
That nigga thought he could be the God, bro. Do you know? I gotta give pussy his cool boys. This nigga had one drop of pussy and thought, I'll take on God.
And he was wrong.
That's what God feel like.
He was wrong.
Come on. That nigga had one drop of pussy and said, I'll go against God himself.
He said, fuck all them rules.
Fuck this shit.
He said, fuck all them rules.
Man, let's end on that high note right there. All right, everybody, give your last thoughts on power, sex, and prostitution, and give your social media. Let's start with the lady, then EJ, then last but not least.
I'm on Instagram. It's the Lala doll. The Lala doll.
And what about your YouTube?
Oh, yeah. My YouTube is my name, Laquavia Hardin. Yeah.
Okay. It's Ejike Jamal. You can follow me at EJIKEJAMAL. And then definitely check out the podcast, The Problematic Safe Place. It's available on your favorite podcast app. Follow me at We The Safe Place. And yeah, man, legalize prostitution. Hoes will save lives. Entrepreneurs, my bad.
All right, Facebook is Taylor McMillan, strong Scottish name. My Instagram is Magdula Oblongata. I'll get the spelling to that man. I'm not going to spell it right now.
You Hotep, bro? That sounds like some Hotep shit.
Actually, it came from Waterboy. Remember Waterboy? The Colonel was Medulla Oblongata. My last name Mac. I just put the motherfucker in.
I feel you. Bad.
And so to the men out there, one thing is important. Make your mind up. Either you want a woman or you trying to get out here and fuck these hoes. Oh, there you go.
All right. And it's your boy Darnell. My last thought, and then we're going to give out all the social media, is I'm not okay with prostitution. As of right now, we don't have a safe medium for it. We can do a soft opening with some of the sex work and see how that goes. But for the most part, fellas, start valuing yourself, and ladies, don't overprice it.
Say women know your power.
Hey, everybody know your power.
Yeah.
Everybody
James Brown
know
said
your
the best. This is a man's world.
Oh, I thought you said Chris.
Nah,
My
James,
bad. I didn't know where we was gonna go with that one.
James Brown. Yeah, this is a man's world.
All right.
Man,
hey, if you want to find us, hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And also, guys, if you would like to be a part of this Facebook group, you got to add me or April on social media. Also, if you would like to be a guest on the show, hit us up at talkingreasy@gmail.com. Or if you'd like to advertise on the show, talkingreasy@gmail.com. Then my personal accounts is Darnell Does It on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Because it ain't easy talking greasy. Now sell this pussy.